Hello and welcome to the Manny screen. Uh, we're going to take a look at some of the features and provide some tips over the next few weeks to help you get into and use Manny. So we're going to look at how to activate your Manny account today. If you go into the Manny location at manny.mbgenealogy.com, you get to the home screen in Manny. In the home screen, there's a number of features available to you without logging in. You can request research services at the bottom. You can click on the link to the online store. You can do the link to the COA site. As well at the top here, if you notice up near the top right, you will find where people log in if you already have an account. But today we're looking at how do you register for an account. So if you go up in and click on the register in the top right, you'll be presented with the next screen. And one of the things that you need to know in this screen is that it's setting up your online account. If you are a current member of the Manitoba Genealogical Society, you will have an account waiting for you. You're just activating it. If you want to purchase a new account and you are not a member, that is when you'll go down to the bottom here, partway through, where it says either yes, you are a member, or no, you are not a member. So, and something important to know, a lot of screens will try to fill in existing information if based on your browser. So what you want to do first is to start setting up your account. So you give yourself a username. Generally, most of these will not allow any special characters in that. So generally you want to have it as a name. Make it something you already use, or the first part of an email address is one of the things I recommend. Second of all, you're going to put in an email address. This is where communications will be sent to you both when you register and if you require later on to use it. You forgot the password or you forgot your username. So now you're going to give yourself a password that you can remember. And you're going to say either yes, you are a member currently, or you have a membership number, or no. If you were a member and you can't remember your membership number, if you send an email to membership@mbgenealogy.com, they can look up your previous account and send you your previous membership number. You get different screens based on whether you were or were not. If you say no, you will have to pay a membership fee again in order to complete the process. So yes, you are a member, and we go to next. Now, make sure that if you have been a member that you connect using your existing membership number. And if you've already created an account in Manny, then what you want to look at is the help tip that is about logging in and getting help with your username or password. So when you come in, it's going to now try to connect you to your membership existing one. So if you look at, for example, it's asking for a first name and last name and a membership number. This is going to compare it to the MGS membership database, and so it needs to match. If it doesn't match, you will get an error message. So something like, if one example that showed up in the past is someone registered like 40 years ago with a Mrs. Bill, so, and then the last name. and a member number. And when they tried to log in now, of course, they put in their first name, last name, and member number. That did not match, so they failed. Once you put in the first and last name and member number that is in our database, and you click register, your account will be activated automatically if you're already a member. So hopefully this helps you getting in and registered as a an existing member. Again, if you aren't successful, if you contact membership at mbgenealogy.com and ask them just to confirm what was entered in for your first name, last name, and your member number. They can send that to you as well. On the other hand, if you go back to the beginning screen and you end up with no, you are not a member, and you want to both get a Manny account and pay your membership, you make sure that you've clicked on no. The other item to remember is that memberships are non-refundable. So if you do take out a membership, it is non-refundable. You do next, you have a different page than the first one where someone was already a member. So if you look at looking at creating an account and joining MGS, you have the option to go in, and it can be paid simply by a credit card through our PayPal account. You do not need to set up a PayPal account. If you look, once you get to that screen, if you look further down on the screen, there is a button that says pay by credit or credit card. So we go in. If you're creating more than one membership and you want someone else that lives in the same house as you to have an associate membership, you can set up a second associate membership at the same address. And you can also join branches. Branches in MGS are the ones that provide the programming, and they're a great way to get together with other genealogists to share information and learn more about genealogy. So once you've selected what you wanted, whether it's an associate membership or to join a branch, you then click on register. And one of the things, it'll bring up the PayPal account. As I mentioned before, down here at the bottom is pay with a credit or Visa debit card. General debit cards do not work through your credit union. The only one that works through PayPal is a Visa debit card. So what you then do is say that you want to pay with the credit card. Because your information hasn't been put into the system before, you'll enter this. That information is not saved in PayPal. Once you've completed the transaction, that information, other than the absolute minimum that they need to identify you and your payment, will not be maintained. So it does not become a permanent record in the system. So if you fill in all the boxes, go to the bottom, and you do not have to take out a PayPal account. You just say no thanks, and you confirm the privacy policy statement they have. And if you click on the blue link, it will open and give you the privacy policy. You agree to that. You click continue. Because I haven't entered any information, everything comes back in red saying I have to enter that information. If I had put that in correctly, the next screen would come up showing how much was going to be charged to my credit card, and the process. You would move through that and agree to it, and it will give you a confirmation message. You will also get an email in your email system. Sometimes it takes a while for the system to generate the email and for it to get through the internet. So give it up to an hour to come through to show you that indeed you had successfully registered. So hopefully that helps you getting registered, and you found this tutorial helpful. Thank you.